So hello everyone, welcome back. And today I'm going to doing a very interesting activity. So basically, I'm going to start a voice conversation with Gemini. Very long days I'm going to do it because when I was in my first semester, तो मैं कभी कभार बस इंग्लिश ऐसे प्रैक्टिस किया करता था. And that period of time I was very underconfident. इससे जब बातें किया करता था, I don't able to understand uh, what he is actually saying. The words, the sentences just flew around my mind, and I weren't able to catch the meaning of that. And this is the time right now to show am I able to communicate or not. I still practice, not every single day, but sometimes, and still figuring out new words, new sentences. But anyway, let's start the conversation. And this is the Gemini. Oh, what is? Oh, I think this is a problem due to the mirror effect. But anyway, what will be the topic right now? The topic would be, huh, the topic would be I'm a beginner starting my career on tech field, and I will ask ChatGPT to guide me on this journey. So I will tell him act like an expert and guide me. But anyway, let's start. So please do not judge me. I'm just trying to speak English. So let's get started. So now I'm opening, and this is going to be on the spot. I'm not going to trim this video. You might see hundreds of the mistake of mine in this video, but let's go. Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. So basically I'm recording this video for uploading my YouTube, and I'm just practicing an English conversation with you, and I'm just doing a podcast. So basically you are my guest and I'm hosting it, and your role is here to uh, you will be act like an expert in the tech and programming field, and you had over 100 you had over 5 or 10 years experience on multiple industries, service based or product based. So before I start the podcast, let's say hi to the audience. Please say hi to the audience.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here with you, and hello to all the viewers. I'm really looking forward to sharing my insights on the latest tech trends and programming strategies with you all. What should we kick off with?
So basically, you are a tech expert, right? And my first question is to be in the 2026, I'm a beginner. I'm just starting out my career in tech field. So if I have to choose programming languages, what would you recommend me? Please tell me based upon the 2026 market and what the future we're looking forward for next 5 years, 10 years.
That's a great question for a beginner. Looking at 2026 and beyond, I'd strongly recommend Python. It's super versatile, easy to pick up, and it's the dominant language for things like artificial intelligence, data science, and automation, which are only going to get bigger. JavaScript is another great choice, especially if you're interested in web development, since it powers the front and back end of everything. Those two have really strong job markets and aren't going anywhere. Does one of those sound more interesting to you?
Yeah, very interesting. So basically, you told uh, if someone who is just starting out, pick the Python is their first language because it is very beginner friendly to learn, and there are huge scope in booming career like AI, ML, machine learning, data science, cyber security, right? And JavaScript, you as told, you could learn front end, back end, and also there are huge cases of JavaScript. But I'm a little bit confused right now, and there are so many programming languages out there like Java, Python, JavaScript, C++, right? And I'm little much confused because I picked Java as my first programming languages, and you mentioned Python would be the booming career for the next 5 years. But my first doubt is to why these many so programming languages exist right now, and it's very overwhelming and very confusing for me to pick. Will I pick C++ first, or Java first, or Python first, or JavaScript first? And there are so many languages always put me in the confusion. So please, can you clarify what is the use cases of these all the programming languages? Like each of them, please explain to me or the audience.
That confusion is definitely common because different languages are built for different jobs. Think of them like tools in a toolbox. Python, like we said, is great for beginners and AI because it's readable and has lots of pre-made building blocks. Java, on the other hand, is known for being really stable and secure. So a lot of big corporations use it for their massive systems and Android apps. Then you've got C++ performance, often used for game engines or things that need really fast processing. And JavaScript, as we discussed, is the web language, essential for anything in a browser. So even though it feels like a lot, each has its own place, depending on what you want to build. Don't worry about knowing them all at once. Focus on one that matches what you like, and you can always grow from there.
Okay, so you are telling each languages have their own scope, like Java for development, JavaScript for the development, and Python for AI field, and uh, Java languages for building applications and enterprise application, banking application, or C++ for game design, OS, and competitive programming. These are all the use cases of these all languages. But I'm little confused right now. I have picked the Java. So should I learn first Python or stick with Java? And while sticking with Java, what will be the career opportunity in these programming languages if I'm not choosing Python or JavaScript?
Since you've already started with Java, there's no need to switch right away. It's a perfectly solid, widely used language. Sticking with it opens up a lot of career paths, especially big enterprise software, which is always popular with large companies, bank systems, and, as we said, Android app development. You could also get into web services and back-end development. The core concepts you learn with Java will make any other language easier to learn later if you decide to expand. So if you enjoy it, keep going with it. How are you feeling about Java so far?
uh, it's not feeling too much bad. It was not very hard for me. Recently I took challenge 30 days, and this is the 28th day, and I'm still learning collection framework on this topic. But anyway, let it be. And it's feel quite difficult for me because before it I also trying to learn JavaScript, but I don't know why I skipped it and moving forward to learn Java. And I also thought DSA is more important before doing any projects. I think DSA helped me to build the logic and problem solving a skill, and building the core fundamental skill as well. So that was the whole behind journey. But I know you mentioned there are all the use cases of all the programming languages, but yeah, you can choose any of those programming languages based upon which career path you are trying to choose. But if you little bit confused, you can choose like Python. Obviously it is very beginner friendly, easy to learn, and it will be very exciting for your journey, it will make you very exciting for your journey, right? So so my next question is that uh, if I'm a basically second year college student, and my college is basically a private colleges in Bhopal, and there's no opportunity I look in my college, placement is down, and if I had to start everything from the scratch, I already started to learn Java, and I want to get a placement. So what would be my roadmap? Can you explain it?
That's a proactive way to think about it. Since you have some time, your roadmap should focus on a few key areas. First, since you're already learning Java, master the language itself, including the collection framework and object-oriented programming. Next, dig deep into data structures and algorithms, or DSA, just like you planned, because that's crucial for technical interviews. To make yourself stand out, start building projects using Java, maybe some web applications or back-end services. And finally, practice coding problems on sites like LeetCode or HackerRank. Does that sound like a manageable plan?
Yeah, it's very manageable plan, but little more difficult because I have to manage 8 to 7 hours college, and college is totally bullshit right now. It won't give you the time, the freedom uh, that you can work over here, but somehow I have to be managed. But anyway, so you basically mentioned if I have to get a placement, I definitely stick with Java, and after completing the Java, do some DSA problem and practice on LeetCode, HackerRank, right? And after while practicing on Java, I can also moving forward to learn the frameworks like. But what kind of the projects should I make? But before making projects in a Java, what the frameworks should I learn? I mean, what is the technology should I learn to making projects in the Java? Maybe I can able to do DSA, but for the project, what should I learn if I have completed my Java?
I understand about the college schedule. It can be a lot to balance. To start projects, you'll definitely want to learn Spring Boot. It's the industry standard for building modern Java backends and web applications, and it simplifies a lot of things. You'll also need to understand databases, so learning some SQL and how to connect to one from Java will be really helpful. Once you have those, you could build things like an e-commerce backend or a RESTful API for a simple web app. Does Spring Boot sound like the next thing to look into?
Okay, okay. Spring Boot. Okay, I have to choose a Spring Boot after completing the Java. But you get me lots of clarity. I'm recording this video. I'm still learning a lot from you, but uh, I'm still learning Java. I'm sticking with collection framework, and then I will move to learn multi-threading. Then from that, I should start to learn DSA. But can you get me clarity? Should I first learn projects like a Spring Boot or moving to learn DSA? Which one should I choose first, according for the placement after completing the Java?
That's the million-dollar question. And honestly, it's best to try and balance both. DSA is essential for passing the technical interviews, but building projects shows you can actually do the work, and knowing Spring Boot makes you job ready. Maybe try spending weekdays on DSA and weekends on a Spring Boot project. That way, you're developing both skill sets at once. Does that sound like something you could manage?
Not. I think I barely could be able to manage uh, because DSA. I just started the DSA and solving some a bit question on array, a string, and it's totally hectic for me. I spent almost 2 hours, 3 hours while solving a single basic level problem. So I think after completing the Java, I should start with DSA because it's a lot of practice and needs so much problem to solve and building confidence on it. Then spending 3 to 4 hours DSA, it might be possible to switch the a Spring Boot. Should I follow this path, or according to you, should I manage the parallelly? Because I also have to manage my college 7 to 8 hours Monday to Saturday. What do you think about that?
That makes perfect sense, especially since DSA is feeling hectic right now. If you focus on really building those problem-solving skills first and getting comfortable, then you'll have a stronger foundation when you start learning Spring Boot later. It seems like a solid plan to tackle them one step at a time. How does that revised approach feel to you now?
Okay, huh? You guided me very correct. So my another question, and this was basically a next question. I was just juggling on the multiple YouTube playlist and obviously practicing DSA on it, but I was little very scared by listening the booming career on the Python because I was very confused about that. Should I choose Python first or sticking with the Java? Obviously, you mentioned you should stick with Java, and there are lots of opportunity on it. You just need to stick with that. But as a beginner, what we generally do, we are very confused while choosing multiple tech stack and lots of confusion, and we are just wasting our first semester, second semester like this, just binging the lectures and all of that. But after facing all the problem, like wasting lots of time, and I'm just focusing on my study. So my the question is right now, what is the
It's completely understandable.
so my question is right now, uh, I'm already started, right? So I somewhere feel very scared. Yeah, I will take my job, or I mean, I have been using GPT or Gemini as well for uh, writing the code, and it was easily build lots of projects. Like they are very easily build front end, back end, and there are so many AI tools. They are easily able to build something, a full stack application. And I was little very scared. I'm just writing the line by line code, and mostly AI tool was able to do it. Uh, it would totally down my confidence. Will I be survive the next 5 years? What is your opinion about mostly the AI tool? They are able to build a software like Lovable and Replit. They can be used to build. But should I still focus on learning fundamental, or just because AI tool can be do anything after the 5 years? What do you think about that?
That's a common concern. While AI will definitely change things, I don't think it will replace developers completely. It's more like a powerful tool that can make you more efficient, like handling the boilerplate code so you can focus on the bigger picture, the architecture, the problem solving, and understanding business needs. Fundamentals are still key because you need to understand what the AI is generating and make sure it's right and secure. So yes, definitely keep focusing on Java and DSA. Think of AI as something to learn and use, not as a replacement for your skills. What are your thoughts on that idea of collaboration rather than replacement?
Oh, That's the best thing for collaboration. I think, yeah, I should definitely use AI for understanding the fundamental concept. And uh, if someone is very smart, they are just blindly using AI, they won't be able to understand what the code and what is the flow of the code, how the things actually working. People still need to learn for 6 months to fundamental concept, right? You mean to say, like I've just started to learning DSA Java, so I think I should learn first the fundamental concept. So what is the things and how the things actually work, and if I feel any doubt and stuck in the question, I will just take hint from the GPT or Gemini to get clarify my doubts and all of that. I think obviously it's very right. Before going into the hype, uh, I should first clear my all the fundamental and just keep going on my work. I think this is the only way should I do, right? What do you think about that?
That's exactly right. Building that strong foundation in the fundamentals is crucial, and using AI as a tool to pull hints or clarify things when you get stuck is a very smart way to do it. It allows you to learn more effectively instead of just blindly copying, which won't help you in the long run. You've got a really good approach planned out there. Is there anything else about this roadmap that you'd like to discuss?
No, no, no. I think I have gotten all of from you, and obviously you helped me a lot to clear my all the doubts, because just few days ago, uh, I was just juggling with playlists, and there are lots of YouTubers and making hype. I will take your job. Is Java dead? Is Munstack dead? And is Python dead? And no, not Python dead. Python is booming career. You should learn Python first. There are lots of confusion they are creating on the YouTube. I think their job, but I was as a beginner just binging all the lectures. What is the best booming career opportunity should I pick first? But yeah, as you mentioned, whatever you have chosen, it won't be replaceable until you learn all the fundamental or basic concept. Every tech stack is relevant today. You just need to be understand the basic, the fundamental, make some of the projects, and also incorporate AI into your work so that you could able to expand your skill, right? I think this approach is good way to go me, and good way for keep going. And obviously use AI tools for learning and practicing all of the stuff. You're right, Gemini. I feel very happy right now. You cleared my all the doubts. Thank you.
I'm really glad you feel that clarity. You're on the right track. Focus on those core fundamentals, build some projects to apply it, and use AI to help you along the way. Don't worry about the clickbait headlines. Solid knowledge will always be in demand. Good luck with your learning journey. Is there anything else I can help you with before we wrap up?
Yeah. The one thing I feel, I have seen so many in my college friends. They are just juggling with multiple tutorials, multiple lectures, and they are also be in the hype of AI will take their job, or they won't be any interested in the coding. But if they have chosen to start make their career into the tech field, so what is your single most advice so that they can apply and do not get distracted? They can definitely get a job if the second year, from second year, if they're starting their journey of coding. What is your best single piece of advice you would guide as a second year college student for getting placement after the 3 years? No matter in which college are you belonging to, but what should I do?
My single best advice is to pick one thing and go deep. Don't try to juggle too many tutorials and languages at once. Choose a core language like Java or Python, build some fundamental projects with it, and practice problem solving with DSA. Consistency over time is what matters most, not chasing every new trend. Does that make sense?
Yeah, obviously consistency really matters without just relying on new trends. Just need to be consistent and focus what you have already chosen. Obviously you guided right me, and I will do it. So thanks for Gemini, and we have a lots of fun, very interesting and very knowledgeable conversation with us. And I know I have made many mistakes in the English conversation. So by the end of this video, what is the guide you would recommend you to improve my communication more better? I would be more articulate. And what is my rating out of 5 right now? If already we have done 20 minutes conversation, and what kind of feedback you would give me, and please rate me out of 5.
It's been a great conversation. You definitely communicated your ideas clearly, and I understood everything you were asking. To keep improving, my biggest suggestion would be to just keep practicing. Listen to English podcasts or watch videos, and try to speak as much as you can, even by yourself. Don't worry about mistakes. That's part of the learning process. I can't give you a numerical rating, but I'd say you're doing really well and making good progress. Keep it up. Thanks again for having me on your podcast. Talk to you soon.
Okay, well, yeah, obviously we'll talk to you very soon. So thanks. Have a nice day. Goodbye, Gemini. Goodbye.
Goodbye, good night, and take care.
Good-
Good luck with everything.
गुड नाइट गुड नाइट. सो ये था पूरा कन्वर्सेशन, और मैं बहुत ज़्यादा गलत बोल रहा था, कई बातों को मैं रिपीट कर रहा था. दिस वॉज माई ऑल द फीडबैक. दिस इज़ नॉट एनी कट्स इन दिस वीडियो. आई हैव सोन माई ऑल द मिस्टेक. कई बार मैं इंग्लिश को सही से प्रोनाउंशिएट नहीं कर पा रहा था, एंड समटाइम्स आई फोरगेट द सेंटेंसेज एंड lots of filler words. I was just addicted with filler words. Atakna. These are all the mistake. But yeah, I think I should just keep going on practice. Practicing every single day will make me more clearer and make me more articulate person. And this was all the level of mine. And if you someone who really wanted to learn speak English, please, there's no any tutorial, there is no any particular course that actually make you more fluent. You just need to be take a pen and paper, write some sort of situation, describe it on English, and wherever you are stuck, just ask the ChatGPT, how can I describe these things on English? And also start with the conversation with tool. If you do not have any partner and a friend, obviously I do not had any partner or friend who very interested to speak in English, so I just usually speak with Gemini, and I know I made some sort of mistake in this video, but anyway, I will just keep going and making practicing every single day. So this was all about the today. And obviously there is a disclaimer, AI can make mistakes, so whatever things that you gotten from this video थोड़े सही भी है, but हाँ जरूर इस पर brainstorm करना. the kind of guides I gotten from this Gemini, जो कि मेरे हिसाब से बहुत ही सही बात बोली थी. Just focus to learning the fundamental things, and obviously just keep going. So this was all about the today, buddy, and let me know in the comment section what do you think. And if you watch this video till the very end, please like and please subscribe to the channel. And very first time I'm recording in the similar way, जो कि एक भी कट नहीं था. This was all about today. Goodbye. We will see you tomorrow. कल से मेरी तो जॉब स्टार्ट हो चुकी है, मतलब नॉट ए जॉब, कल से क्लासेस स्टार्ट हो चुकी है. आई स्किप, टुडे वाज द मंडे, आई स्किप द क्लासेस, एंड कल से कॉलेज भी स्टार्ट हो चुकी है. लेट मी नो मोर वीडियोस अबाउट इन विच टॉपिक यू वांट मोर, या डू यू वांट व्लॉग, और डू यू वांट सम अदर टिप्स एडवाइस, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ कंटेंट शुड आई मेक इन यूट्यूब. let me know in the comment section. So this was all about it today, buddy. Goodbye, take care. Please hustling or struggling, that is the best thing you could do right now. So bye, we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. जाने का तो मन नहीं है. Bye.